Hey everybody, Life's Journey here. So it's been a while since I put out a video, and I think I've had a lot of people reach out to me, and as you guys will probably see, I've sold a couple of bikes. I'll talk about those later on, but so I had a lot of people reach out. Greatly appreciate everybody that's reached out and asked, kind of what's going on. And, the internet's always a buzz about something, right? So I find it kind of comical, but also, most people were concerned or, had questions and stuff to ask. Some people out there just, normal, typical haters that want to see people fail, but, neither here nor there. Just so you guys are aware, there's just been a lot of stuff going on, both in my personal life and also just in the motorcycle world. I'll get into some of this stuff. Some people, and I'm a big proponent of this, I say it a lot of times, suck it up, buttercup, whatever. But some people be like, oh, boo-hoo, whatever. But sometimes you get to points in your life where you just need to take a break and take a deep breath on what you're doing. And there was a couple of factors here. So, and I'm going to get personal. I really haven't gotten personal on this channel in 4 or 5 years, maybe a couple of here and there type of things. But one, some know, some don't. I have a special needs daughter, and I really don't, bring that stuff up. But, she's had some health concerns recently that we're working through. And when you see this video, hopefully we've had some answers and some things. It's just things that we're dealing with there. Those that may or may not know, my son is in the military. He is based in the Middle East with everything that's been going on. There has been situations where, things are just not great. And so that has been pretty stressful as well. So when you start talking about your 2 kids and that are, basically 22 and 24 years old, that, there's a lot of other stuff in life that means less in the scheme of things. My job has changed a little bit this year. I got more responsibility, and so just augmenting and being laser focused on my real gig. So that's been kind of some 3 stressful pieces personally that's been going on. If you're a parent and or you've got relatives or whatever the situation is, and these things come about, it's just stuff to deal with in people's lives. On the motorcycle side of things, as the former president of the GS Giants, that was a rough thing. When we had to shut the club down, those that know about it, I had to shut the GS Giants down, and the board, I would say, we all voted on it. But at the end of the day, when you're the leader of the organization, that falls really directly on you. And most people don't know the background on why it got shuttered. I don't care to share a lot of that stuff with a lot of people because it's just not needed. But I am a person that I have a lot of pride in what I do, and I don't like to lose. I don't like to fail. And I felt that was a piece that it was doomed to fail from the beginning. Me taking over for 18 months, there was a lot of history stuff that went into it that had been going on for 5 to 7 years. And at the end of the day, it just was not viable for the organization to keep going. So I took a lot of heat for that. A lot of DMs, a lot of comments my way. Again, this is where I get back to, suck it up, buttercup, or as my mom would say, just, treat it as water on a duck's back type of thing. But again, all this stuff has been very personal to me over the course of the 5 years getting involved in this community. And the GS Giant's been around for a long time, and to make that decision was very difficult. And so that was very stressful over the last 6 to 9 months. Just weighs on you after a while, especially when I got all the other things going on as well. And then the YouTube thing. I will tell you that doing the YouTube thing for me, for the first 3 years, was all about fun in doing this, like just putting together some videos, sharing, at the time, or even still, just sharing real world of riding, and I think most of the comments that I get are well received, because I show that you can crash. Doesn't matter what your skill level is. People go down, people fall. I mean, I've got GS Trophy winners or GS Trophy team guys, professional riders, and I've got them dumping their bikes. So it's not, everybody does it. And those that say that they don't, or you should ride this way, or you should do this, or you should, like, it doesn't matter. Everybody's dumped their bike. Everybody's had their struggles on a bike. And so I find that comical, but doing the YouTube thing, and it's not so much about the comments, it was just, started to turn into being a job doing this. And be quite honest, I don't make any money at this stuff. I mean, I'm very thankful for you all that are subscribing to my channel, but I got 4,300 subscribers. And again, I do thank each and every one of you, but I'm not living off of that. I think, I made maybe $1,300 last year, enough to pay for my gas. And yes, that's better than zero. But it's not like I'm doing, this is not my living type of thing. It's more of a hobby, me sharing my experiences when I ride with everybody. The folks that are making money on this is like the Dorks in the Road and Ian from Big Rock Moto. Those guys got, 150 to 5. Well, now I think Ian passed 500,000 people. Those are full-time jobs. They are making some serious money, and those are full-time gigs and stuff like that. For me, this is just, I'm having some fun sharing some ideas. But YouTube, because of quote unquote the algorithms and all the other stuff, and YouTube almost forces you to put out content constantly. And so it just became more of a chore and a job. And this was supposed to be fun for me. And so what I would tell you is, between the GS Giant thing and trying to do the YouTube thing, it really came down to, it just took the passion and the love for this away from me. It really did. And to the point where you will see that, I've sold 2 bikes, and I've kept 2, whether it's for now or long-term, whatever. I still have some plans to do, some of the things that I had planned to do this year, but a lot of that stuff over the last 6 to 9 months, and then obviously you pile on the personal things that I'm dealing with family stuff, has just taken its toll. And that's the reason why you haven't seen a lot of content over the last 4 to 6 weeks. And I just needed to take a step back, reevaluate, streamline some things in my life, get a little bit more laser focused, and try to get the enjoyment back of doing and riding, and the enjoyment of riding, enjoying of doing this thing that we do, and also even the enjoyment of getting in front of the camera and doing this right. Prime example was, I was at March Moto Madness. We did Section 6 of the Southeast BDR. We did the Chattahoochee. And I look back at the footage, which you guys will see that down the pipeline. I didn't do any preamble stuff. Like normally I would walk around with the camera, talk to the guys, or we'd be at a campfire, or, packing up the morning after camping and stuff, and have conversations or catch little things. I looked at the footage, and there was none of that. There was none of that stuff that I had captured that I had done over the years. There was it was just some riding stuff. And even at that stage, wasn't a lot of commentary and stuff. So for me, I realized, looking at all that footage, that I could tell my passion had gone from doing what I wanted to do. Even at the event, March Moto Madness, normally I'm filming a lot of stuff, doing a lot of things, and I just didn't have that motivation, didn't have that passion. And again, I don't like to do things half-ass. And so again, I had to take a mental break from doing all this. And that's when I decided that, you know what, I just need to streamline and get back to doing the things that I want to do, which is ride and enjoy my time when I'm out there and the things that I'm doing, instead of feeling like the pressure to have to do content or have to be, worried about it, an organization and all this. Like, it was just, and the politics of all this stuff in the motorcycle. I'm just like, it's so funny to me. We ride all these bikes, different bike. Who gives a crap what you ride? But I find that, like, everybody posturing, everybody like grandstanding, all this other stuff is just comical to me. It's getting comical to me. And so that's the reason why I wanted to step away for a period of time. I know a lot of people speculate a lot of stuff and make up things and think they know, but they don't know. Those that do know, I'm basically spitting out the same things to a very select few that have reached out to me, and I've told them what's going on, that know this story. And so that's been really it about me over the last 4 to 6 weeks, taking a step back and kind of reevaluating what I'm doing and just focus on trying to enjoy this again, is really what it came down to. So hopefully you're going to see some videos again. Like I said, I sold a couple of bikes. I'll get into all that in those videos. There's other stuff that'll be popping up here and there. I'm glad that you've stuck around. Hopefully you will stick around to the channel. We'll watch things. I'm going to try to get refocused and share these experiences, because again, the purpose of my whole channel was, this is a life's journey, and it is my moto adventures now. It was in my 50s, and I'm ticking up, getting closer to 60. But with that being said, this is about sharing the experience that I'm having, the fun experiences, the things that I'm doing with my friends, the things that I'm doing with people, whether it's at a rally or on a trip or whatever. It's sharing those moments and showing that it's fun, and the things that you're doing, you might not ever get a chance to do again, and should take the opportunity to do them. So all right. Well, again, thanks for listening to me do my little diatribe here. Again, hopefully you stick around. I mean, hit that like, subscribe, notification button. Again, this is all about the YouTube thing, and you'll always hear me say that. But I appreciate you guys paying attention and listening to me, because it's been pretty rough, and especially on the personal side, with just my 2 kids and the worries that as a parent that you have. And then obviously the other things that have impacted my enjoyment are, trying to figure those things out. One has subsided, and now kind of have washed my hands to a certain degree of that. The other one about the YouTube stuff is really just about controlling my own path, doing these videos and stuff like that. So again, thank you for sticking around, and more to come, and it should be pretty exciting. I think by the time you see this video, I will be in Spain riding, and I'm hoping that will ignite my passion and my desire to keep on doing this. So, and to keep bringing you guys some of the crazy content that I've done and shared with you all. So again, thanks a lot. Appreciate it, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.